From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your evening weather update.
It's been a beautiful Friday across the Tennessee Valley behind this cold front that's brought drier air to the area. Check out the Arctic Air Skycam network. Just a mix of sun and clouds across the area here. No rain today, no excessively hot weather either, with many of us only into the low to mid 80s. Hohenwald at this hour checking in at 79, 81 from Athens, Alabama, Iuka, Mississippi, up through Savannah, Lawrenceburg, and Columbia in Tennessee, 82 in Russellville, 83 as warm as we are in Decatur and Florence in the northwest parts of Alabama. Satellite and radar composite across the southeast showing that front stalled down to the south. That's where all the clouds and rain are. Back to our south and west. A few clouds moving through the area today as expected, but no rain around, and it's going to be a few more days before rain chances come back for our local area. It's going to be early next week before showers and thunderstorms return. Here's the futurecast this evening by 7 o'clock, dropping down into the 70s for everyone. So high school football game weather tonight, just fine, a breezy north wind. Partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Temperature starting in the 70s, dropping into the 60s by fourth quarter here, and then on toward midnight we'll be in the mid to upper 60s with slight increase in cloud cover, but no rain around as we get toward morning. Upper 50s, lower 60s around daybreak here with partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. As we work through Saturday, clouds increase a little bit with a weather system off to the south that might give a few isolated showers and thunderstorms off to the east of our area over northeast Alabama, but here locally, not expecting any rain chances. It'll stay off to the east. Daytime highs for our Saturday between the upper 70s and the lower half of the 80s here, with partly cloudy skies and then northerly wind continuing to usher in the drier air mass across the region. More of the same for Sunday. We'll still have our northerly flow here as the front kind of reorients ourselves to the east. That's going to bring a few showers to the upper Cumberland Plateau of eastern Tennessee down in the northeast Alabama. That action still stays off to the east. We're quiet for Monday, a few clouds around, still no excessively hot weather around with highs in the 80s. And then another front gets toward the area Tuesday and Wednesday, and that brings a few showers, maybe a few thunderstorms with it in the cooler air behind that front. So lower 80s, maybe upper 70s in a few spots over the weekend for daytime highs, morning lows in the upper 50s, lower 60s. Back to the mid 80s briefly Monday and Tuesday before that front moves in midweek and drops us back to the mid to upper 70s. For daytime highs. We are watching powerful Category 4 Hurricane Lee out in the Atlantic, maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. It peaked at Category 5 last night and early this morning, but it's run into a little bit of wind shear, and it's also had some eyewall replacement cycles, so the structure's kind of been interrupted a little bit, but we expect it to be a Category 4 or 5, fluctuating in intensity over the weekend as it continues to move west-northwest and then taking that bend northward toward the middle of the week. This still does not look like a direct landfall in the United States, especially the Gulf of Mexico. There's no threat. We might have to watch the northeastern United States for maybe some squally weather in terms of heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and some high seas on the East Coast, but I think this is going to keep the center of circulation recurving off the East Coast and no direct threat to the Gulf of Mexico, which is definitely good news. Your forecast for tonight, mostly clear skies out there, dropping out of the 80s into the 70s this evening, getting down to the upper 50s, lower 60s around daybreak on your Saturday morning for your morning lows, and then partly cloudy on our Saturday. Daytime highs only in the upper 70s and the lower 80s over southern middle Tennessee, partly cloudy for northwest Alabama as well. Generally lower 80s here as well, although a few folks like Waterloo may hang out close to 79 degrees. Here's your 7-day forecast. And we're dry through Monday, but a few showers possible Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the front moves in, gives us drier air again Thursday and Friday. Daytime highs in the mid to upper 70s, morning lows into the mid to upper 50s. There's the latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.